Proof of justice is revolutionary and is very advantageous compared to other existing consensus algorithms. Proof of justice allows entities to be treated justly for their worth no matter how much wealth and resources they possess or have invested, while consuming virtually no energy when operating and remaining decentralized, which not only solve the drawbacks of both proof of stake and proof of work, but also introduce new revolutionary aspects made possible by proof of justice, such as being egalitarian in nature. A great thing with proof of justice is that it can detect and stop potentially malicious events by determining and identifying malicious patterns, even if they are novel. Non-deterministic rules, as covered previously, are a great proof of justice feature helping to counter unknown and novel attacks. If we look at the case of a Sybil attack, one or more rules stating that only entities with a certain score can act as enforcers, generators, or any other role could be used alongside other proof of justice-enabled strategies. Requirement rules requiring entities to have a determined number of assets to be able to act as different roles, or even as a one-time creation fee, can also be greatly beneficial to the overall security of the system. For some implementations, the potentially malicious patterns that proof of justice can detect are virtually limitless, as new rules can always be added, and existing rules can always be updated or removed. Some examples of patterns that proof of justice can detect include selection patterns between a subset of entities, ignoring or prioritizing transactions from similar entities when generating a block, selecting an enforcer or partner who became active in the same time frame as the generator or requester, determining a transaction of an entity who became active in the same time frame as the generator when generating a block, and adding a transaction of an entity who became active in the same time frame as the majority of other entities when generating a block. This is only a fraction of the things proof of justice can detect and act upon. Because of its great ability to detect and stop malicious patterns, proof of justice can therefore detect and fight back against a great number of attacks, such as 51% attacks. Advanced strategies on top of the scoring system can be implemented to prevent or limit some types of attacks, such as adding a sharding strategy wherein a given generator or requester can only interact with an enforcer or partner that is in a different shard than it is, and further wherein entities would be reallocated to different shards based on specific conditions, such as a determined number of blocks being generated since a given block was generated, a determined number of entities joining the network, etc. BB Inventions, high-tech research for curious minds.